This is file number 231465. You're Melissa Varney?
Yes, sir.
The allegation is that on or about July 13th of this year in White Pigeon Township that you assaulted Jimmy Bowman and Julia Varney. Those are misdemeanors punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. The prosecutor is recommending a deferral here. I didn't say which count you were going to plead to, on Mr. Bowman or Julia Varney.
I'm Julia Varney.
And who is she to you?
That's my mother.
All right. Well, that's interesting. This happened on July 31st. I have 3 warrants out for Jimmy Franklin Bowman as of July 17th.
For me?
No, for Jimmy Bowman. So he should have been arrested on the outstanding warrants that are out for his arrest for failing to appear on some traffic matters. Driving suspended second. Yeah, I had several.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's not your fault. But whenever the police were there, if they talked to him about this incident on July 31st, there were open warrants for his arrest. So, Mr. Bowman, you got 3 open warrants for your arrest. So you need to
I'm
get
so
in
sorry.
here.
It's not even funny.
Well,
It's really not.
now, who is Jimmy Bowman to you?
Jimmy Bowman, I was staying with Jim Bowman because my mother kicked me and my kids out. So Jim Bowman is my mother's boyfriend.
All right.
But my mother kicked me out and Jim let me stay there. And
that was in White Pigeon?
No, that was in Colon, Michigan. I wanted him and my mother to get back together. So I was like trying to leave.
So, well, let me get up to speed here a minute. Mr. Bowman has a habit of not appearing when he's supposed to. And these are old cases, and he didn't appear in July or June, and I issued warrants for his arrest. I did a show cause to give him a chance to come in. He didn't come in. So there were 3 open warrants on the date of this incident, and theoretically, whenever they were talking to him, they should have arrested him. But so he needs to get in here. All right, pre-trial, defendant plead to count 2, assault on Julia Varney. Dismiss count 1. Prosecution recommend deferral. Notice to victim. All right, now let's see if we can figure out some of the facts. This allegedly occurred on July 31st, and they got dispatched to an assault in progress. Somebody called the police.
My mother.
All right, and they found the pickup truck and conducted a stop, and you were driving and Jimmy Bowman was the passenger.
No. Jimmy Bowman was driving and my mother was a passenger.
The driver of the pickup truck, Jimmy Bowman, and the passenger, Julia, he should have been arrested right then. There were 3 open warrants for his arrest.
Sir, my 2 kids were in the car.
All right. Well, anyway, he wasn't arrested. They had been assaulted by Melissa Varney. Well, that ain't much of a information. So they get stopped in a truck. They say they were assaulted by you and you got arrested. So that sure doesn't tell me too much. So what happened?
Okay. I'm going to tear up. Okay.
Well, there's Kleenexes right there. They tell me I make all the girls cry, but I don't really try.
You're a sweetheart. Anyway, so Okay, that day, okay, so I was with Jim and he was helping me and I was helping him, to get my live stream back
And you
out
were living where?
with Jim.
In Colon?
Yes.
All right.
Like all my baby stuff is over there. He was helping me with Families First, CPS, because my daughter was, and well, I wanted him and my mom to get back together. So I was just like, well, just take me back to my baby daddy, and I'll see you on Monday or something, da 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 da. Because I wanted them to get back together. Well, my phone had died. And my she's not talking to me. And I'm like, well, can I call my baby daddy to make sure he's there so you're not wasting your time? And she said no. So I reached up and grabbed the phone out of her hand. And I called him and made sure he was there. And that was it.
So you took
She had my hair and Jim Bowman opened my passenger door. My two kids are on his side crying. I'm like, baby, it's okay.
So this happened inside the truck?
Yes.
All right, when the police got there, were you also in the truck?
Yes.
Oh, so they arrested you in the truck?
No, they pulled me out of the truck.
All right, and then
they asked me to get out of the truck and I got out of the truck.
So you took the phone out of her hand without her consent?
Yes, it was Jim's phone.
All right. Well, I sure can't tell any of that from this affidavit.
I have pictures. My sister has pictures of the bruises on my
All right,
legs.
well, I want to see those.
Okay. I could get them to you like soon, I guess. My baby daddy's outside. Maybe he has them. Do you want me to go check?
No.
Okay.
Well, I certainly want to know more about this, but they're recommending the deferred prosecution, which if you complete that will be taken off your record. So I'm going to set this out. Ms. Davis, and you requested that I appoint counsel for you for sentencing purposes. Now, by entering this plea here today, you did it without an attorney. Are you willing for me to continue, accept your plea? But do you wish that I appoint a lawyer for you to assist you with the sentencing?
I don't know. Whatever's going to get my kids back in my custody faster.
Well, I don't know the answer to that, but and Mr. George is representing you in the
CPS case, yes.
CPS case. Set sentencing for 9/25/23 at 10:30. My son's birthday. Need photos. So you bring those, okay?
Yes, sir.
Police reports. And victim input. Now, are you at the Lakeshore Drive address in Colon?
Only if that no contact orders lifted, Jim would let me go back.
Where do you get your correspondence?
I'm sorry?
Where do you get your mail?
There.
Okay. That's your mother's house?
That's Jim Bowman's house.
Well, the no contact's not lifted on him yet. His count is not going to be part of this. But, all right, this is convoluted. And I think you could use counsel to help you with sentence. And if at that point there's a determination you wish to withdraw your plea, we may want to show this as a no contest plea, so it would not affect your abuse CPS case. I'm gonna have the bailiff take you out to the court office. They will get you the court-appointed paperwork and the notice for that hearing on September 25th at 10:30.
Thank you, sir.
All right, good luck. Some other stuff that got stuck in here is this matter, People versus Jacob Neal Hunt. File number is 17434SM. I think I may have done this.